injury report, I guess?
Most of the guys are questionable. Obviously Callahan's out. Who else you asking about?
Joel,
Questionable.
Juwan,
Questionable.
Kareem.
He's questionable, but I think he'll be able to make it.
How much did Kareem do today?
He did a good bit. I don't have the exact number, but he did a good bit.
Does his return give you some flexibility in how you can use the parts back there, give himself or Dawson?
It can, but I think we need to settle in where Kareem's going to be and not constantly move him around. He missed a lot of time in camp with his hamstring. Didn't get to play in any preseason games, and we moved him around. I'd like to see him settle into a spot and get comfortable.
Do you know what that spot would be?
Preferably safety, but we'll see.
is that the,
In general, do you like matching on a receiver?
I'm not against it. There's years where we've done it a lot. There's years where we didn't do it any games. To me, it depends upon your guys versus their guys. And if there's a big discrepancy in your guys, obviously, you're more apt to do it. If there's not, then you're not apt to do it as much.
Does Allen fit the profile?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's a hell of a player, hell of a receiver, favorite guy of the quarterback. And, yeah, he would fit the mold. He'd be a guy you do it with. Now, they move him around a lot. He's inside and outside. So even though you might not be able to get the matchup all the time.
Kareem at safety, he's a good tackler, right? I mean,
He has been in his career, yes.
and you didn't have good tackling from your safety last game. Is that part of the reason why you'd like to maybe stick him there?
Maybe part of it, but, that's what we had hoped Kareem would play for us, and we'd like to get him there.
What do you need to see from Juwan James to Sunday for him to be able to play?
From
James, yeah.
He just got to get healthy. He's the first week after his injury didn't go as smooth as normal. The swelling kind of persisted, so it set back his original recovery time. But he just has to get healthy and get confident and feel like he can move around.
Who goes if Joel can't? Is that agent? Is that Alexander Johnson? Or
Yeah, it'll be a committee of guys.
committee?
Yeah.
Is Holland still in that mix inside as well?
Yeah, he could be in the sub stuff, not in the base stuff.
What do you think the team's mindset is right now? How do they respond?
I think it's been good. Obviously early in the week, everybody's, I'm sure, still whatever word you want to use about the game. But I do think it's come around here starting on Wednesday and better yesterday and even better today.
Having just passed the quarter pole, a lot of games left this season. As a coach, how do you get a team to put those first 4 games behind?
You just have to. Just keep coaching, keep grinding, keep pounding. You have no choice. If there was a magic wand or potion, I would purchase it. But we just have to keep playing. Okay? We've been close. Close don't get it. I know that. But just keep pounding away at it.
Coach, Brad Chubb out here. I know he's got to focus on his rehab and he's going to have his surgery and all that, but will you try to keep him around a little more and maybe invite him into a few more meetings and doesn't hurt guys once he gets past all that down, November, December?
Yeah, he won't need an invite. Whenever he's medically can be in the meetings or out here on the field, he'll be out here.
You seem to be getting healthier now. The Chargers aren't as healthy. They have a longer injury list than you do. Is there any advantage, psychological or otherwise, in feeling like you're getting healthier playing against a team that maybe is not as healthy?
No. That's just part of the NFL landscape. They're getting their running back this week. I don't look at that. I don't think the players do either.
Talked about the importance of playing with the lead. This week is even more critical if we're going 0-4 or 0-5 to start quickly.
Yeah, it's always good to play with the lead, no doubt about that. But it's more important to have the lead at the end of the game. And, we're always striving for that. And whatever it takes to win the game, however the personality of the game develops.
Thank you, Coach.
I was just kidding. You could have asked a question.
Coach, you got Giano back last week and it looks like you probably need Joe Jones back. does that just keep adding these guys at this point?
It helps a ton, especially, with depth-wise, and you get injuries at certain spots. So linebackers play, on defense, but it's going to help us a ton. They bring a bunch of energy, bring good experience. Most important thing, productive experience.
Is that part of, some of the struggles in the preseason is you're mixing and matching guys constantly, and a bunch of those dudes that might have been on the field when you gave up some big plays weren't coming anywhere near the 53 or weren't, guys you were going to count on, and now that you have your guys, it's like changes the narrative a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. You scheme. That's the most important thing is in the preseason you don't scheme. You're just trying to find out who players can play, can't play, put them in really bad situations and see if they can get out of it. Now you're trying to scheme, from a kickoff cover standpoint, kickoff return, pump pressure, so it's a lot different.
How much did Jano help you being back?
He helped quite a bit. I'll be honest with you, I only used him on 2 units, trying to make sure it protected him kind of coming back. He'll play on them all now. He's kind of got that game under his belt. We put him in spots where you can protect him from getting in certain situations with that pec, and we found where we need him.
Does Spencer seem like he's close to breaking one?
Yeah, he's got to catch the dang ball. He can't put a ball on the ground, but whenever he gets a ball in his hands, it's been good. He's had a lot of fair catches these last 2 weeks. You got these punters that are punting it real high, and so they've taken him out of that part of the game. And then last week, kickoff return, I needed to put 2 back there, and they kicked it away from him. But, yeah, I think he's close.
Why do you put 2 back there?
Well, when you play Joe D, he's going to hit the edges of it. So kick return, you can't get it's hard to bring a ball out even if it's on the goal line. If you put a guy in the middle and he's going sideways, on average you lose 5 yards on a return anytime you're catching the ball sideways or backwards. So we put 2 back there so we can have a chance catching the ball coming forward and to protect ourselves on the field.
On the play that Fred Brown accidentally hit him in the leg, how do you avoid that, I guess?
You put that 1,000% on the returner. That's an easy play for Spence. If you're not going to catch it, you've all seen that some people call it Peter. He's got to get him away from the ball. He's the eyes for 10 other guys. And if Fred Brown gets hit with the ball, it's not on Fred Brown. It's 1,000% on the returner back there.
Did Brandon respond the way you wanted him to and expected him to?
Yeah. Anytime he comes out perfect, that's the way it has to be every single game, regardless of where we're kicking from.
Bodman and Harris connected on a nice one there. Talk about each one of those.
Yeah, it was a good play. He put it up there, and the most important thing is you got to put it out towards the sideline. We call it the 12th man. It's the best player in football. It's like a quarterback throwing a fade. The week before he was putting the ball inside on his punts. Now he put it out there where we can catch it. So they both executed, and we expect that every single time. Thank you so much.